Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Fredrick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today, the video is going to accomplish a couple of things. One, we're going to take a look at a really nice truck that just so happens the color of this has been very, very good to us. In addition to that, we're going to continue to talk about the advantages that the Summit hauler has over pickups out there. And the real reason I bring this up in almost every video is because I know that people that are taking a look at this truck are also shopping pickups as well. So therefore, I'm simply trying to inform you of the differences. So this is a 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Summit Hauler Plus. And today we're going to start at the back and work our way around. So if we take a look at it directly from the rear, we find that our backup camera is located right up top. As we come down, this and the bed are diamond plated. If we zoom in, we see where there's holes already pre-drilled. I do have additional storage boxes in stock, and those basically come down like this and down. So if you are in need of additional storage, we can have that set up and ready to go for you at the time of delivery. It has rails running along each side, and we put tie downs in here. So if you need to carry stuff on the bed, we can have those straps all ready to go for you with the tie downs included. We see it comes with a hole pre-drilled for a gooseneck ball. With that being said, a high percentage of my customers purchase the Hensley hitch. Now that is a hitch that is on airbags, basically making it air suspension. It is also known as the trailer saver hitch because not only does it make for a more comfortable ride, but it prolongs the life of the trailer as well. As we come on back and down, and take a look at the bumper pull hitch. That is one upgrade over the previous Summit haulers. That's the Gen Y hitch. Okay, that can comfortably tow 30,000 pounds. One of the reasons we switched to this is because I was getting numerous calls for people that wanted basically to tow boats with it, but we couldn't do it because the hitch simply wasn't stout enough. So we made an upgrade and we made a big one to this specific hitch. Here's where we hook up the lights for the bumper pull. Here's where we hook up lights for fifth wheel or gooseneck. Now this is for the Voyager system. That's the same system that the backup camera uses. So if you are in need of additional lights, you simply plug those in right there. Now as we come around and take a look at it from this side, this truck weighs roughly 13,800 pounds. It comes with a GVWR of 19,500. So let's talk a little bit about some of the differences between Freightliners and pickups. Obviously, size and mass is a big player. If we are in an accident, our chances of walking away from this are substantially higher than a pickup truck. Another huge difference is the braking system. This has air brakes in it. Pickups have hydraulic. If you have a small leak in both, we can simply keep replenishing the air until we get a chance to get that line replaced. Hydraulic, that fluid is going to continue to leak out until it's either all gone or we get the line replaced and filled back up. In addition to that, air brakes, you can stop a lot crisper and sharper compared to hydraulics. As we take a look inside the cab from the ground, I really like this particular view because this shows you how much room and space is available. In your mind, compare that to a 1-ton dually and the room isn't even close. So that, coupled with the fact that Summit hauler Has the softest, most comfortable seats on the market today. Makes this the most comfortable ride you can purchase in regards to a towing vehicle. Both the driver and passenger seats are air ride. Those adjustments can be made right here. This button is for the lumbar system, so that lets air in and out of the back of the seat. The seats can be heated as well, simply by pushing this button here, high or low. One upgrade that's been made is underneath here is the fuse box. So if we do blow a fuse while we're in our travels, it's very easy to get to. As we continue forward and take a look directly in front of the truck, one thing to notice is how much higher the Freightliner sits over pickups. Well, that contributes to the next advantage we're going to talk about, and that's visibility. So we're higher, plus see how large the windshield is. We're talking about 2,500 square inches of glass. So those two things combined makes visibility simply outstanding. As we come down and take a look at the hood, that is made of compressed fiberglass. That hood is very tough and durable. A hailstorm came through that simply demolished the pickups. But by taking a look at the hood of the Freightliner, we really couldn't tell anything had happened. Below that is an aftermarket grille with additional lighting placed in here and here. We come on down, tow hooks located there. This is a sensor, and we see that the bumper is broken into 3 sections. Therefore, if something happens, we can simply replace one of the sections without having to do the entire bumper. Under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and roughly 1,150 foot-pounds of torque. Again, we're going to compare it to pickups. There's no doubt that there's a lot of horsepower in pickups, but at the end of the day, there's still a pickup. Data is proving you can get roughly 300,000 miles out of a 1-ton dually, where this truck, if taken care of, you can get 750,000 miles out of it. And a big part of that is how the engine is constructed, how heavy duty it is. It is designed to go coast to coast, border to border, and do that safely. Now, if we do leave lights on, something happens and we come out and the batteries are dead, we can actually jump start the vehicle right there. Next, we'll come on in and take a look at the tires. It comes with Michelin 55 ADR 22.5 tires. One unique thing about the Summit hauler conversion are these drums right here. Those are tire balancers. So those come with BBs and a little bit of hydraulic fluid. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. So therefore, it makes things safer if everything is balanced. In addition to that, it makes for a more comfortable ride, and it will extend tire life up to 40%. This truck is stock number 5N231771. Now, as we kind of back off of the truck and take a look at it from this side view, a couple of things worth noting. The Freightliner warranty is 2 years, unlimited miles. The transmission is 5 years, unlimited miles, and 3 years, 36,000 miles on the conversion. So when we talk about, I say Summit Hauler Plus, well, what does that mean? How is that different than the normal Summit Hauler? Well, we took a look at one of the major improvements, as that was the bumper pull hitch. In addition to that, this has the Daimler safety package included. And things like that are cruise control, automatic cruise control. And in addition to that is lane departure warning. So just a couple of safety things, and we'll see that the design of the interior is also a little bit different. It comes with 4 storage compartments. There's 2 on each side, a smaller one in back and a larger one in front. We see it's Dimond Plated. In addition to that, it comes with a connection for an air hose. Now, I think that's something that a guy's going to use more than maybe you initially realize, because you're going to use it to check the air pressure on the tires. In addition to that, you can help keep everything clean, blow out the cab, use the air to make sure you're clean when you crawl in it. Just a couple of things that you're going to use that for. Here is a trickle charger that assists the batteries in maintaining power. It comes with 2 50-gallon fuel tanks. There's one here, one on the opposite side. As the truck is sitting in rest, as it is now, that fuel balances itself out. However, when you go to fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. Beside that fuel tank is the DEF tank, which holds up to 6 gallons. This is the block heater. We're definitely into that time of year where you're going to want to plug that truck in at night. As we open up the driver's seat, again, it is air ride. A couple of other things to note under here. Here is where we adjust the steering wheel. In addition to that, it comes with a kill switch. Now, whoever buys this truck probably isn't going to use it for your daily driver. It may be a month or 2 in between trips. So by shutting that off will help the batteries maintain power. The back seat makes down into a bed simply by pushing a button. Now, this is really convenient because, as stated, this truck is going to make long journeys. So by having a back seat, which does qualify as a bed, you can drive your legal limit, jump back there, put the seat down, and rest for a couple of hours before you're able to go again. So this is something that's very convenient, and all depending on how the truck is used, is going to be used quite a bit. Let's jump on in and take a closer look. As we take a look directly in front, that simply confirms what we were talking about on the outside. See how we're above traffic? And as we look over here, the design of the Freightliner is quite a bit different than, say, pickups, or especially Peterbilts and Kenworth. See how this narrows along the side? So it isn't just length width. We're able to view out and see things not only directly in front of us, but coming along the sides as well. The backup camera is right up here. Next to that is an air horn. Now, if we look at the layout, this is different than the previous Summit haulers. See how this is flat? Well, we were able to do that because of a couple of things. One, we can turn it to drive or reverse simply up here on the steering column now. Secondly, the engine brake is located here. So it's either high, medium, or low right there. That engine brake is a big advantage that Freightliner has over pickups, because in a pickup you have an exhaust brake. That simply limits the exhaust, slowing everything down. This is a true engine brake. So if we're coming down a decline, we have 350 horses coming back at us. Therefore, everything will slow down and be safer for you and your family and the other drivers on the road as well. Red arc trailer brake adjuster located here. As we come on over, dome light, footwell light. This is for pre-trip inspection. So by pushing that, everything on the outside lights up. So an individual can check to make sure everything is working before you start your journey. Some option buttons located here. This is automatic brake assist here. Lane departure warning located here. Traction control. As we come on over, this locks the differential. This is the dump valve. So that lets all the air out of the bed of the truck. So you would use that when hooking up your trailer. Let all the air out, utilize your backup camera, back up right underneath it, let the air back in, and all you simply need to do is jump out and secure everything. This blows either hot or cold air into the back of the cab. Climate control located here. We see a couple of cup holders here. Now as we look at the interior, you see it's colored a little bit differently. It has blue and black to match the outside. So it's a little bit different color of the seat as well. As we open up the console, plenty of room located here. So as we review, this is a 2024 Freightliner M2 106 Plus. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. You can also email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.